Who are you?
J. Cole.
Welcome to Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, J. Cole.
Thank you very much, Nardwuar. I appreciate that.
Hey, the other night, were you covering Tupac?
I was. Yeah, absolutely.
And in honor of Tupac, I would like to give you a gift, J. Cole, because you love Tupac. What can you tell me about Tupac? Here's a gig for you.
What does it say? Quad City DJs, this is Pac, the Dog Pounders there, Crucial Conflict. Luke, I guess, what was Luke doing there? Snoop was there. This is crazy. Pac, my favorite rapper of all time. What date was this?
This was like a couple weeks before he died.
Wow, August 24th. That's sad. Do they have video footage of this? Where was this at? Oh, Miami Arena. Okay, that's not the show I'm thinking about, but wow.
And this is a gift for you, for the Tupac vibes.
Man, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
J. Cole, the song Blow Up.
The blow up, yes.
I love it. I love it, especially because you actually sample
Hocus Pocus by Focus, the group.
Now that's an amazing song. Yeah. How does that go?
It goes da 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 da.
I love that tune. That's amazing that you're actually reaching out to that one.
Absolutely, I'm glad it found its way to me. It's a classic in many circles.
J. Cole, there's been a song called Who
Dat?
Who Dat? I was wondering some early Who Dat action. What can you tell me about JT Money?
Yeah. This is the first Who Dat that ever existed. You remember this back in high school? This was crazy, man. This crazy beat. It's JT Money. He had goals in his mouth, bald head. Man, it's a classic song right there, man. High school years.
Now your Who Dat sampled the good old
Outkast, Spodio Doublelicious, Andre's part when he was telling this incredible story. He was like, man, who else want to mess with Hollywood Court? He didn't really say Cole. He said Hollywood Court, which is a neighborhood in Atlanta. But his accent is so crazy, it sounded like he's saying Cole, so I sampled that. Yo, you got it all. This is crazy right now, yo.
How deep are you into Outkast?
How deep am I?
Yeah, how deep are you into them?
I love Outkast with all my heart, man. I think Andre 3000 one of the best that ever lived, and Big Boy is incredible as well.
How about collectibles? Do you know the dolls that they have, J. Cole?
This is crazy. I didn't even know about this. That's nuts.
Outkast dolls.
When was this, do you think?
Maybe a couple of years ago.
Yeah, this is incredible.
J. Cole, I have a quote for you. Something like Rihanna.
Something like Rihanna while I'm up in that vagina.
Has she heard that at all?
I thought about that about 2 weeks ago. I don't know if she heard that, but if
she's contacted you, hasn't she?
Nah, she hasn't contacted. At least
I thought she texted you or something.
Nah, you trying to get me in trouble right here? Nah, she didn't text me.
J. Cole, another thing I would like to ask you about the ladies, Lee Fields. What can you tell the people?
Crazy. I sampled this on the mixtape, the warm up for 2 songs. One was Ladies, incredible song off this Lee Fields album, My World, which sounds like it was recorded in the 70s. Is incredible. And another one, which was My World Is Empty Without You, which he covered. That song's been covered many times, but he did an excellent version. It's just, I can't even. You got anything else? My hands is crazy.
Well, actually, right here, Till Infinity, the Souls. You can put some of that down if you like there, J. Cole. What can you tell me about Souls of Mischief? This is important, isn't it? I mean, the dolls are important, but Souls of Mischief.
Souls of Mischief is super duper classic in the underground world. So for me to tackle that beat 93 Till Infinity, I really had to come with it. And this is man. This is original. Has this even been open? Oh, it's been open, but still.
Have you seen Dr. Dre's record collection? Because you work with Dr. Dre. Have you seen his record collection?
I haven't seen his record collection. Have you seen it?
No, I'm just curious. It must be amazing, eh?
I'm sure it is. I know his iPod is full of some of the most incredible music I heard ever.
J. Cole, what about No ID? Have you heard his solo LP?
Yeah.
What can you tell people about No ID singing?
No ID was a rapper. We talked about this. He was a rapper. He was a producer, produced for Common, and then he put out a rap album. Did he put out the whole album?
That's him singing.
Yeah, I know. He actually go to YouTube. You'll see a video of him rapping. It's so funny. When was this put out?
I think it was 97.
97. Engineered by No ID. He probably was keeping all that money.
Now back then. then, J. Cole, you were really into beats created by this gentleman right here, weren't you? Master?
Yeah, Master P. Yo, this is crazy. Yo, I was a huge No Limit fan, man. I was incredible. Yo, this is overwhelming. I was an incredible No Limit fan.
You did some of your early beats, right? Were kind of influenced by Master P, right?
Yeah, my early raps. Not my beat. I didn't start making beats till after I was already kind of over the movement. But man, this was the whole No Limit movement, and then even Cash Money. I was really like every month that they dropped the CD, I was getting it. Fiend, Mr. Magic, C Murder, Silk the Shocker, Mia X, Mystical. I was getting all of these, you know, Kane and Abel. I was getting all the CDs. This is incredible stuff, man.
And you were b-balling too, weren't you?
Yeah, I was balling. I was hooping. I was the best in the city.
Just like Master P was with the Raptors.
Absolutely.
And that's what I want to ask you about. Rappers and b-balling that go together. Kobe! What do you think about Kobe?
Kobe goes, what I live for? Basketball, beats and bras. Was this the one with Tyra Banks? Yes.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Look, they feature Tyra Banks, and yet who's on here as well?
Who else is on here?
50 Cent and Nas.
Oh, I did not know that.
And look who gets the sticker.
That's genius, man. I didn't know that. Yo, the song is called Thug Poet. Kobe, you the best. I love you, but Thug Poet, homie.
Well, what about Shaq? What did you think of the Shaq Meister there, J. Cole?
Which one is this? I know I got skills. Shaq was legitimate though. He could really he could go a little bit. Shaq was good. Mama Phil was my father because my biological didn't. But I know that probably wasn't this one, but that was a real good song.
And J. Cole, lastly, Idris Muhammad. What can you say about this? Because there's some connection to Jay-Z, isn't there, here? On Top of the World.
Oh, that is the song. The song that I sampled for Jay-Z's American Gangster album was from this guy right here. Incredible song. I don't know the name. Was the actual song on here?
I'm not sure if the actual song is on there.
Yes, but incredible song. It was you can YouTube it. It's a song that I did called On Top of the World. I made the beat, I did the hook and everything. I waited outside for Jay-Z for like 3 hours in the rain, me and Eve, hoping he would come. And by the grace of God, he came, but it didn't happen like I thought. He just dissed me and was like, get out of here. But, you know, this was the man. I'd never actually seen him or knew what he looked like until this right here.
Mr. Pete!
Pete Rock, man, incredible.
This is the foundation, the song The Game. Wasn't that the foundation for you guys?
Oh my God, The Game was my favorite. You remember that instrumental? Where Omen at? Pete Rock had this song called The Game. Me and my best friend said we used to sit in my crib and just rap on this beat all day long. If you can look up that instrumental, it's called The Game. It was like one of my favorites. You can actually find that somewhere if you look it up. You'll find that freestyle.
J. Cole, another thing I'd like to ask you about right here is, have you ever heard of J-Zone at all? You know, you're J. Cole, J-Zone, because look what he has the name of the song.
A Friendly Game of Basketball. I think I met J-Zone before, if I'm not mistaken. A Friendly Game of Basketball. That's dope, man. Shout out to J-Zone. Shout out to Fat Beats.
And also, Vietnam, I was wondering, J. Cole.
Yeah, Vietnam is where I'm from.
When you went to FSU, did you have to change some of your lyrics? Were you censored?
Yeah, I had to do a clean show, which of course, you know, that's not my first clean show I've done, but I feel like they were really looking to like.
What is a clean show? Like, we're gonna get a dirty show tonight, right? Like, what is a clean show? What do you have to do when you do a clean show?
Tonight it'll be filthy, but a clean show I just have to kind of skip the curse words. And I guess some of the sexually suggestive content, but I usually just skip the curse words and, you know, let the rest do what it is. But yeah, Fayetteville State, I had to keep it clean because there's a little controversy about the video. Yo, you know it all. Like, this is crazy. This is, you know, Nardwuar right here, man. It's legendary.
Well, thanks so much for your time, J. Cole. Anything else you want to add to the people out there at all?
Oh man, nah, this has been incredible. Do I get to keep all this?
Maybe not all of it.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Well, thanks so much, J. Cole. Keep on rocking in the free world and do the loot do. Yeah, I was waiting on that one, baby. Nardwuar. He's just gonna stand there for like 20 minutes. It's great. I want to see when it cuts off. Like, that's what it, like, when does it cut off?